Okay, so Doug, if I ask you this question, how was your masterclass experience and what you feel was the most important learning from your experience? What would you say?
This was a very good experience, especially for somebody going through the challenges that this is the only way out of. That night of the soul, ego death. It is good to find fellow human beings on the same journey. And it is really good to have somebody who is further ahead, willing to help those who are going through it. And I think that's what I was looking for, and that's what I took the most from it. So I really appreciate the help, Digit, sharing the experiences, sharing the guidance. And I'm a guy that loves structure. So the three levels is it for me. You know, I have a goal, I have an objective. Um, and as I say, it's a lonely journey, and it's good to have
Yes.
help.
Oh my God. Thank you
Yeah,
so much. I'd like to ask one more question to you, Doug. That
sure.
is, moving forward, from the masterclass, what do you think that you can integrate in your life moving forward? What do you feel that would be?
Well, there's several things I would say. Uh, the structure again, that's what got me with the YouTube
Mhm.
videos.
Right.
Because I felt like even though you express it as three discrete states, I feel like through life it's a spectrum. Sometimes you
Mhm.
bounce between them,
Right.
and I really the meditation that we went through.
Mhm.
As I say, I've had some practice before, so it was meaningful,
Mhm.
and I think that will be very helpful going forward. I'm going to do that homework and see how that works. But as I said, it's a very lonely. YouTube alone is a one-way street. We have
Mhm.
to we have to work together. You don't want to know that you're a real human being on the other side. You know,
Right. Right.
so I really appreciated the interaction and the sharing. And just thank you. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Doug, for sharing. I'm so glad that you enjoyed the masterclass experience and that it all resonated and it helped in your journey. I'm going to give you some, suggestion moving forward because you shared something that is I noticed that you mentioned that the structure part is what you resonated most because it was all well structured. The reason the structure part resonates with us because the hero loves structure, and that is why, when we are just out of hero phase, we still want to have the control thingy going on. And that is why
Hmm.
when I created the inner guidance mechanism and the whole thing, I tried to put things in numbers and things because that was my previous expression with control
Right,
and everything, you see?
right.
And I'm so glad that it connected and everything. And another thing that I noticed you mentioned that the journey being a lonely journey. It is a lonely journey, yes, but I
Lonely.
would I would give you something, and that is, as I mentioned, in wizard consciousness, as I mentioned, that you're never alone essentially because you're always
Yes.
connected with your higher self. So you will find this that, and I'm expecting that it'll happen soon, that the more you find time for meditation, the more you connect yourself. I know at the moment it feels that, I cannot connect with a lot of people, what I'm experiencing. There's so much that I cannot share. It's fantastic when somebody who is in the right place, I get to interact because then we are in that vibrational connect that happens. But essentially what we'll see that connection, all the longing, all that is making us feel sometimes that, going through that lonely experience, that will be dissolved the more our connection with our higher self becomes, stronger. You'll see, and you will feel that you are never alone, like never, not a moment. And no person can give you that sort of, what I would call connection that your connection with higher self can give you because it's on a moment to moment basis. It's not humanly possible, you see, and it will happen
Yes, yes,
more
yes,
and
yes.
more, and it will happen more
More.
and more and more.
Yes.
So don't worry about the loneliness thing. It is going to come fall away from your experience soon enough. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing, Doug.
You're
And thank
welcome.
you so much.